Koinant, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Well, if there's one thing that's a shoo-in when it comes to the ANC, they know how to party, don't they? They really know how to spend money. And you take the funeral of Winnie Madikizela Mandela. Well, information about the costs of her funeral have just come to light. Public Works and Infrastructure Minister Patricia de Lille plans to cap the cost of state and official funerals after taxpayers forked out millions for the services in 2018 and 2019. The Sunday Times reports that the funerals of Winnie Madikizela Mandela and two other ANC struggle stalwarts cost taxpayers 76 million rand. After the company that staged the funerals artificially inflated its invoices. And there's one thing that's a no-brainer. It's a black economic empowerment company. That goes without even saying. According to invoices seen by the paper, some of the most notable costs include 7 million rand to hire padded chairs, leather couches and scatter cushions. For the comfort of guests, of course. 2.47 million rand for draping. 470,000 rand for serviettes. That's $47,000 for this sort of stuff, you know, that you put on your lap. Crazy. 695,000 for orchestra equipment and 30,000 rand to dig 3 graves. De Lille says her department has given instructions to the relevant officials to lay criminal charges against the service provider. She said the department intends to institute civil and criminal action to recover 7.7 million rand from the service provider in this regard. With government excessive spending set to continue, economist Davy Ruot has warned that further tax increases can be expected in 2020. Ruot noted that the state's debt is at record levels, meaning there will be tax hikes. He said, the question is which one of the taxes will be increased. I'm pretty sure that things like the fuel levy will be increased and sin taxes, like taxes on alcohol and cigarettes. The economist said that the two taxes that can make a difference to the country's finances are personal income tax and value-added tax, or VAT, and that February's budget will reveal all. I think personally, personal income tax will be increased, Ruot said. Ruot's comments align with Treasury's revenue concerns, which it outlined in its medium-term budget policy statement released at the end of October. Significant tax increases over the past several years leave only moderate scope to boost tax revenue at any time, the Treasury said. However, despite this limited scope, Treasury said that additional tax measures are under consideration to raise an extra 10 billion rand in fiscal 2021, but did not provide any further details. Chris Axelson, Chief Director for Economic Tax Analysis in the Treasury, said, given the fiscal position we find ourselves in, all tax options need to be on the table. Now, we have discussed this in the past. The ANC, thanks to Cyril Ramaphosa and his racist policies when it comes to employment, is destroying the South African tax base because it's going offshore. It's going to places where it can actually make a dollar. It's not just going down this big hole that's called the ANC government with the corruption. And talking about the ANC, what about their big party that they've just had, the 108th party? Remember that one last week? Well, I don't know if you recall the video that I brought out a couple of weeks ago, but they couldn't pay their staff in December. They didn't have enough money. This is the ANC, didn't have enough money to pay their staff in December. But somehow they came up with 50 million rand to pay for their 108th anniversary celebrations in Kimberley. Here we go. The video depicts a crowd donning ANC shirts with one angered supporter revealing that They said we could get food in Uppington. We didn't get food in Uppington. We are with elderly people here on the buses. When asked what the arrangements had been, the woman said event coordinators had made big but empty promises. They arranged that when we came this side, according to the kilometres, we must get accommodation to wash, eat and rest. This is the ANC. Another visibly upset man spoke on behalf of the others on board the bus, which had travelled for hours to the event, saying, "There are elderly people, there are kids on the bus. They didn't even eat. From Thursday, they didn't receive food, including Friday morning. There are old people here that didn't even wash." The entire ordeal has seen the man rethinking his political affiliations, with the supporters saying, "What does the ANC think of us? And every election year they're coming to us, asking us to get a lot of people at the halls for meetings, and then they do this. It's not right." Well, you know, when they spend 50 million rand on Ramaphosa's little bust, it's quite extraordinary. Especially seeing that they couldn't pay the salaries of their own staff just a few weeks before that. But this is a completely incompetent government that we got in South Africa, unfortunately. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, stay safe.